So kind of music we're listening to tonight, the funk music, was central to nightclub life and pub life in Bristol in the mid-70s, and I was a big fan of that.
You didn't think you were part of anything special? Whereas, you know, I wish now I could get in that time machine and go back and like take photographs and get all the evidence. It just didn't dawn on you what you were doing. You knew you weren't into mainstream music. You know, we just loved American funk, and it was almost a natural progression. We'd always liked soul music and reggae and ska. I was into that.
Revolver started getting imports in, and Picton Street, wasn't it?
Yes, it
in St Paul's.
Yeah, two other reputable good record stores, as Robin mentioned, Revolver and Picton Street. But they couldn't quite have the edge on what Contempo could offer, because they were literally straight off the planes, and literally straight off the planes into the truck, down the M4 and onto the jukebox in 2 nights, and it was great, and it was wonderful times.
And Sunday night was the big night.
Very much so.
If you went into the wrong pub, you'd be laughed out of town. I mean, I went into a boozer around here wearing a pair of pink peg trousers, you know, big sort of suit type pants, and you know, about 4 guys playing cards. When I walked in, they just stopped and said, "You fucking wanker," you know, and you kind of, okay guys, and you try to take it on the chin, and you know, so yeah, you had your fair bit of abuse, and but then, you know, we probably enjoyed looking different, trying to express ourselves, you know, in the only way we knew how.
And of course there was a racist thing as well, because if you hang around with black guys, lots of people, certainly the police, weren't too impressed with that. Because you know, one stage I got beaten up in a shop doorway by 4 coppers in Cordon Nigger over it, because I complained about my friend being arrested, and it was a bit like that. So gays and black guys got a lot of persecution in that period of time.
I mean, where Adrian and his brother played was the Guildhall Tavern in Broad Street, I think it was, which was just a basement of a pub, and it was fantastic because it was our place and where we all kind of congregated.
And it all got a bit glittery and a bit over the top, so we had more things like pink plastic mats, heart-shaped sunglasses, pink hair, pink coats, red and white Hooper jeans, Ferrucci shirts. So it used to be a bit of all sorts, but then you might go out next week in a pair of +4s, brogues, hacking jacket, deerstalker hat, and then turn up in a nightclub dressed as a soldier in like khaki shorts. Well, not dressed as a soldier, more like khaki shorts, whatever, or dungarees and Converse, whatever. So it was like the fashion things was just went with it, but the music was part of it, but the music fitted in more with the fashion. Well, to me it did, rather than fashion fitting in with music.
Got a suit from my auntie and squashed into size 5 winkle pickers, my feet were size 6, so I've had bunions ever since.
Our group of guys was the outlet that I needed, and we became more like a family to me, and it just goes to show, like 40, 50 years later, that we're still meeting and still talking about music and everything else that goes on.
The fashion.
And enjoying each other's company, which is like a big deal, really.
I've got a very broad spectrum of music, as long as it's black soul music, got a heavy funky beat. Okay.